Hello everybody, Ganesha the Creator here, and I'm here today to give you another domics reaction. This one is competition.
Why does it seem like everything's a competition for some people? I don't mean in video games or sports or whatever. I mean in everyday casual situations where people will find a way to make everything a challenge and feel the need to defeat you in a competition you didn't sign up for. Well, to be fair, I guess we should all have that sort of motivation for achievement, you know? To aim for first, to be number one, to be the very best like no one ever was. But for some people, it ain't even about that.
Exactly.
To them, it's about seeing everything as a race and to drag everyone else down from it. Nowadays, I feel like you can't say anything about your day or about how you're doing anymore. Someone's bound to try to one-up you. Yep. If you are in any sort of pain, forget about expressing it, because they'll find a way to make yours feel insignificant.
Hey man, you feeling okay? You're not even in pain at all.
Kind of awkwardly last night. My neck's killing me. Killing ya? Ha! That's nothing. At least you have a bed. I sleep in a closet because my boss Betty's been cutting my shifts, and now can I not only afford a bed, but a room too. Even when it's not specifically their pain.
Whoa, Jimmy! What happened? I fell on my arm during soccer practice. Don't worry about it.
Ha! A broken arm? That's nothing. My cousin Chuck used to wrestle grizzlies in his spare time. And I'm saying used to because he don't got no arms no more. Bear ripped it clean right off.
Okay, but why did you need to share that?
You can't mention your workload.
Why are you trying to one-up him about having injuries?
5? Well, guess what? I have 10 courses, 5 labs, 6 tutorials, and I haven't slept for a month. My bloodstream is pretty much caffeine now.
Okay, well then you need to find something better.
You can't even eat your favorite food anymore without being put down.
Mac and cheese? Nah, man, it's all about that fettuccine alfredo, my boy.
But
Okay, but I like this, so you can have your fettuccine, but I mean this. Exactly. It's like, you don't have to keep one-ing up people about everything, especially food. I cannot tell you the amount of times I've heard people who say the most disgusting food flavors and be like, nah, you gotta try this once, and all I'm thinking to myself is, I'd rather wait till freaking age freezes over before I ever tried that kind of food combination. Why do y'all always be so critical about food? People can like their own different kinds of food. And as I'm saying, in some food combinations, sorry.
I like mac and cheese.
Yeah, well, you wrong, my boy. That don't matter. It's all about that fatty alfie.
And there's always that one guy that needs the last laugh in a conversation. I'll admit I catch myself being that guy sometimes, but you know who they are. Someone will make a joke, and that person will always add on to it and try to make it funny. And they'll keep adding on until they're the last, effectively taking the joke too far to the point where it's redundant or not even funny anymore, and everyone else has moved on to the next topic.
Exactly.
Wouldn't it be funny if giraffes had short legs? Oh, what if they had short legs too? I think that would just make them a horse or a zebra.
That would just make them a horse,
but one is shorter than the other, and the shorter one has low self-esteem because his girlfriend left him for his other longer necked head and...
dude, maybe you need like some therapy or something.
Actually, it doesn't matter what you do. People will find a way to force their opinions on you and try to make you only like what they like. Ew.
That is way too true. Do you know how many times I have heard people, like I said, the people who hate Husband Hotel and like help and say that Hell of a Boss is better, I'm like, both of them have their own qualities. I mean, you can like both. And I'm glad that the sub over dub people aren't, you know, that strong of haters anymore. I mean, you can like both sub and dub. You don't have to always pick one over the other. And don't even get me started on those people who be like, you can't like this movie because this movie is complete trash and everything about it is trash. Do you know that I have seen several times of people hating movies that I like so much, and I try and figure out the reasoning, and they give their opinions, but all I'm thinking is, are you and me watching the same movie? Because that doesn't make any sense. Like people who say they don't like the Bratz movie. Listen, I get it. The the ethnicities are probably not the same as they're supposed to be for the dolls. That I understand. But them being like, this movie is so childish. How can any teenager watch this? I'm like, dude, weren't you also the person who was watching like High School Musical? If you go back and watch half of the stuff that is in High School Musical, you should be asking the same question. Why would any teenager watch that? Like, seriously, you can ask that about Victorious. Why would any teenager watch that either? I mean, seriously, all these movies and TV shows are so cheesy, and yet you try and make that the argument for why nobody should watch these stuff. It's like, look in the mirror. You're judging yourself.
Well, Smash 4, Melee's better. I don't care, I still like it.
Exactly.
Ew, One Piece? All these are better. I don't care, I still like it.
Exactly.
Ew, that music genre? Blah 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 is better. Wait, what? How can you even hear that? Ew, Android? Apple's shut the hell up, you don't want to start that. But what concerns me the
You
most
do
is when
not want to
content...
start that argument about which phone company is better to have. I do not want to go down that rabbit hole. No way, no how, nah.
creators are put down simply because they're compared to others. Giving an example, the animation community on YouTube has always struggled keeping up with other content genres, so it's not unusual for them to branch off from YouTube because it just hasn't been sustainable for them. And many of us draw inspiration from people whose work we respect, so it may be natural to find similarities in style. Granted, some
I mean, like I said, I keep finding new stories from animations all the time, and I'll be like, these people have so many views, how come I've never heard of them before? And it's because they only care about the stories and animations that
it's okay to like two or more things at once.
and stuff like that, and make them most famous.
It bothers me when I find out about outright bullying just because someone may have a similar style of content that I have. And I get bothered even more when our content is nothing even alike, but they get compared and ridiculed anyway.
Oh, you started off with comics and now you want to do animations on YouTube? Oh, what a domics copycat.
Let me just drop some enlightenment on some of you who think I'm some kind of forefather of narrative animation. I'm not even close. And just because someone on YouTube decides to tell stories accompanied by storyboards and animation, it doesn't mean they're a domics or a swoozy or a whoever copy. Just let them do their thing. Some of them actually have their own unique narrative style and don't at all just use the same jokes I do and trace over my drawings, but just color their hair differently and call it their own. The lot of us are not in competition with each other. We make content for you. In fact, we need each other to keep you guys occupied since we can't all do daily uploads like other channels. I'm not entirely against the competitive mindset. I think it's needed sometimes to push ourselves and test our limits. But there does need to be some element of fun and sportsmanship. There's nothing wrong with striving to be the best as long as it's through your own merits. But if your method is to make everyone else seem worse than you, then that doesn't really make you number one. You just happen to eliminate the competitors. And when there are no competitors, then you wouldn't really consider it a competition anymore, would you?
Yeah, like you said, that is terrible that some people just try and make a competition out of everything. Like I said, there are just some haters out there that just really need to learn to calm down. Go touch some grass, take a walk, listen to some calming music. What are you hating that much for? What are you making a competition out of everything for? Just relax. Anyway, that was my reaction to domics competitions. Like I said, don't make a competition out of everything. Enjoy yourselves. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day. Bye.